Apollodotus issued a great number of bilingual Indian standard square coins. The coinage of Apollodotus is, together with that of Menander, one of the most abundant of the Indo-Greek kings. These coins are found mainly in the provinces of Punjab, Sindh and Gujarat. These coins were meant to serve a political manifesto, in addition to their regular use as currency for trade. Apollodotos-1 Soter has left numerous coins. But none of them contains his portrait unless he is identical with the king Apollodotus II, who styles himself both Soter and Philopator. The latter's calls contain his portrait. But Professor Rapson, Dr. Tarn, and Dr. Marshall take him to be a much later king. The copper coins of Apollodotus bear types Apollo, tripod in evident allusion to the king's name. These were restruck by Eucratides, with his own capist types, i.e. he struck them in the kingdom of Kapisa lying immediately to the south of the Hindu Kush. This may indicate that the territory once controlled by Apollodotus had passed into the hands of Eucratides. Consequently, Apollodotus was a contemporary, a senior contemporary of Eucratides, and therefore must belong to the generation of Demetrius. There is more evidence to support this. Apollodotus cointype elephant, Indian bull, which most probably symbolized the association of the tutelary divinities of the cities of Kapisi and Pushkalavati, was continued to be struck by Heliocles, the son and successor of Eucratides. Evidently Heliocles' rule in these regions, like that of his father, belongs to a period posterior to Apollodotus. Use of Attic weight standard by Apollodotus also proves a comparatively early date of this king. And the fact that he ruled over the territories conquered by Demetrius, used the titles Basileus, Maharaja and Sototrator and issued his own currency in abundance, leaves no doubt that he was closely related to Demetrius. On one issue, in addition to the epithet Soter and Philopator, he adopted even the higher title, Great King, probably to rival the identical title of his enemy Eucratides. There is no room for Great King Apollodotus at any time except during the interval between the accession of Menander. Moreover, he seems to have been closer to Demetrius than even Antimachus, who, as we know from his pedigree series, was the latter's brother. His abundant coinage covers almost the whole of the empire of Demetrius, a circumstance that proves that he succeeded to the entire kingdom of Demetrius and ruled over it as a great king, undom as a sovereign nation. Hence the conclusion that he was the second son of Euthydemus, not the third. As Dr. Tarn asserts, had Antimachus been the second son of Euthydemus, it would have been his right to succeed Demetrius, whom he is known to have survived. It has also been asserted that there were two Apollodotus, the earlier one of whom bore the title Soter only, while the second Apollodotus assumed two titles, Soter and Philopator, which he used on coins either singly or in combination. According to Dr. Tarn, Philopsters. To the present day ancient drachmae are current in Baryagaza, coming from this country, bearing inscriptions in Greek letters, and the devices of those who reigned Sindh after Alexander, while Satavahanas ruled Gujarat. Besides the usual royal title, the exact significance of the animals depicted on the coins is unclear. The sacred elephant may be the symbol of the city of Taxila, or possibly the symbol of the white elephant who reputedly entered the womb of the mother of the Buddha, which would make it a symbol of Buddhism. Similarly, the sacred bull on the reverse may be a symbol of a city, or a depiction of Shiva, making it a symbol of Hinduism, the major religion at that time. According to Dr. A. K. Narain, the appearance of the late forms of certain Greek letters, even as monograms, on the colns of Apollodotus may indicate a late date. In support of his contention, he refers to time, where this form is used even in the legend in the word CWTHP. On these and other grounds, he rejects the existence of Apollodotus I, i.e., an earlier king of this name, and asserts